Hi everyone, my name is Kelley Andary and I am coming to you from the great state of Ohio. We are having a gorgeous day, so I thought I would come out here on my sun deck and you can see the drab brownness that we have. We're not seeing any green yet, but it'll come soon, hopefully with this warm weather. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about myself and why I said yes to Rodan+Fields. So I am a brick and mortar business owner, actually a multi-small brick and mortar business owner. We own restaurants in the Dayton, Ohio area, and I also own a boutique. I've done that for actually since I graduated college in 1993. Pretty old. And in that time, I also have 2 children and a husband. Yes, we are the birthplace of aviation, as you can hear. We live really close to a small airport. And so as my kids were getting older, I was really, when you work a job for so many years, especially one that takes you 70 plus hours a week away from the home, you can experience what we call burnout. And I was having that about 6 years ago. I was going into work and just going through the motions, and I love working in the restaurant industry. I love it. But when you experience burnout, it is something that I cannot explain. But there's no amount of happy that can come from it. And then when you realize that you're missing all the things you're missing from home, it can send you kind of in a tailspin. And so I'm a proactive person. Hear the pun in there. So I started researching MLMs, and what I found is none of them were conducive for a busy person. You either had to have home parties, which were always that second shift, which is when I worked, or you had to have inventory. Well, I already owned a boutique, so selling clothing or jewelry out of my home wasn't something that I really found interesting to do. I hate shakes, so I could not do that. And then nothing fit my personality. And so I kind of gave up on the idea until one day I was at Target and I was just minding my own business. And I hear, "Hey stranger, how are ya?" And I look up and it's one of my friends. I met her through one of my restaurants, and I know her to be a busy mom of 3 at the time, and also a business owner herself. And so we started catching up in the frozen food aisle, and just hadn't talked to her in a while, and I finally said toward the end of our conversation, "Hey, what are you posting about?" And she looked at me and she said, "Kelley, it's something that I just love. I'm just giddy about. I love the skincare, but I've been selling it and I've been making money." And I said, "How do you?" I was like, "I don't use skincare," and I was at the time was 42 years old. Is this something I can do? Where's this from? Like, tell me more. And we literally were freezing and shivering in the frozen food section. And she said, "I'll tell you 2 things, and then let's meet for coffee and I'll tell you more." She said, "Doctors at Creative Proactive." Okay, my ears perked up a little bit, maybe a lot. And then she said, "My husband Michael," and I knew him to be smart, finance numbers guy. She said, "Michael did the numbers and did the research on the company model and said I should do it. And Kelley, I'm loving it." And I said, "Okay, well, I want to hear more." So she gave me her business card, and we made a date to meet for coffee to answer all my questions. And sorry, dog. And I left Target. I went home, got on my computer, and I looked up her website. Saw instantly the pictures of the doctors. Another validation that she was telling me exactly what I needed to hear, because I'd seen their photo on the TV through the infomercials with the brand that they created, Proactive. So I texted her about 30 minutes later and I said, "Hey, I'm your newest business partner. I just purchased a $6.95 kit, and can we change that coffee date to a training date? I'm ready to go." And that was it. So we started right away, and it's been a great journey for me. I've made a ton of new friends, and I just love it. The best part is that I stay at home now. I work at one of our restaurants that is only open until 2 p.m. And so I am home to get the kids off the school bus. Actually, not off the school bus. They drive now. But I'm home now for them. I make them hot meals. I go to everything that I can. I even drive my son, who can drive him to practice so that I can watch. And we're taking videos for college and college recruiting for gymnastics, and it's just a part of the process that I'm so thankful that I can be a part of their lives more than ever. And so no matter what stage you are in your life, I just want to tell you, because I came in late in my children's lives, like full on stay-at-home mom mode, but they love me and appreciate everything that I've done for them in the past, in the future, and they know that every time that I'm not home, that I'm working for them and with them and for our family. But I tell you, they sure do love when I am home with them, and I have no one else to thank but my Rodan+Fields business and my team. So if you're interested at all in hearing more, you should circle back with the consultant that invited you to watch my video. Have a great day, everyone.